But now it's time for a one big thank you. And in just a moment, you'll see star of this country, Charlie Cooper, give Mark from Liverpool a surprise to remember. And here's why he deserves to be celebrated.
Mark deserves this one big thank you because what he's doing could save somebody's life.
When Mark Myers lost his grandmother Beryl in 2020, he struggled to deal with his grief.
It really hit him hard. He sort of went a bit downhill. He started to go into that anxiety and depression.
The one thing that helped Mark most was angling.
Just being out there, you know, whether it's in a park or a fishery, it does sort of help with your mental health, and you're just sort of in the calmness and the peace away from everyone and you can relax.
Since fishing had helped Mark through some of his darkest times, he decided to set up Fishing the Mind, a support group that brings people together over the shared activity of fishing, allowing its members to have open discussions about their mental health.
It's been absolutely fantastic for me, for my well-being and my mental health. It's got me back out and about and meeting more people, so it's had a huge positive impact.
The community now has around 5,000 members, and with more and more groups starting up across the country.
It's just amazing what he continues and continues to do this for the love of everyone.
This group's helped me out loads, and then the anxiety just eased up.
I am so proud, and he does deserve the one big thank you.
Oh, what a guy. And from the moment we heard about Mark, we knew the perfect location for him to enjoy his moment in the spotlight.
Since Mark is such a fishing fanatic, we've asked him along to Willow Marsh Fishing Lake near Kidderminster for a spot of angling. And to give Mark the recognition he deserves, we've brought along the star of the comedy drama This Country and the new TV series Stags, actor and fellow angler Charlie Cooper.
You know, when I've been through tough times, there's nothing better than being in nature, by water, with nothing else to think about but trying to catch a fish. So when I heard about Mark and the group he set up, totally blew me away, which is why we have a very fishy surprise for him today.
Mark thinks that he's been invited here today for an interview about his charity, for a new show called One Big Fish, with Charlie playing the role of interviewer.
So we have a few surprises for Mark today. First, I'm going to have a little bit of a fish with him and a chat, but I know that I'm guaranteed a catch because waiting at the end of my line is this. Yeah, it's a message in a bottle from Mark. Let's hope he falls for it hook, line and sinker.
Right on time for filming, Mark arrives with his wife Natalie, who's in on our surprise, and Charlie steps into action.
You got all the gear.
Nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you, yeah. Fancy having a fish?
I do.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be great.
Introductions after the way, Charlie gets started on the interview.
So how did you get into fishing then?
So about 4 years ago, I got a phone call, like to say my nan wasn't well, and then a couple of weeks later on, she passed away. Didn't know where to turn to.
Yeah.
I was off work. I was suffering with depression. I started to think to myself, like, what can I do to help myself here? So I started going out fishing. I was on my own, chilling out like this, and it's just so peaceful and relaxing. I think fishing for me was a medicine in itself, you know.
Yeah, right.
And Mark shares with Charlie his reasons for setting up his fishing community.
And then I thought of a project, you know, where can I help somebody else, you know, who's struggling? And I want to show that it's okay, you know, to reach out and get support off people. So I think we've got about 5,000 group members now on the Facebook,
really? Wow.
Instagram and the Twitter pages and stuff.
The interview is almost finished, but just as Charlie's about to get Mark to reel in his message in a bottle, Mark gets a special catch of his own.
Yes! Oh, wow. Woo! That is a beauty.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
amazing. That is a beautiful fish. Wow. That's got to be 20, you think?
That's quite some catch. But let's hope he was just as pleased with what's on the other line. Come on, Mark, reel it in.
Right, okay.
What is it?
It's just a fish.
Strange looking fish, right? She's a beauty.
Right, okay.
Charlie asks him to look at what's inside.
One big thank you.
So, at this point, I should probably confess, you're not actually here to be on my fishing show, as much as I'd love one.
Okay.
I've actually been sent by the One Show to send you a one big thank you for all the stuff you're doing. It's incredible.
Right, okay. I thought it was a fish.
Of course.
I don't know, I just love what I'm doing.
Totally.
I want to get more people involved.
Yeah, there's so many people out there just waiting for something like this to benefit from.
And that's not all. There's still one more surprise to come.
And there are actually more people that want to say thank you.
Hi Mark, I hope you enjoyed your fishing surprise and you were able to get a good catch with the help of Charlie. Everything that you do to help other people through Fishing the Mind is just incredible. We wanted to say thank you, and there are so many more who wanted to join us.
The work you're doing is amazing, mate. Keep going and tie lines.
I'm so very proud of the determination and courage you've shown building Fishing the Mind.
I'm seeing how much it helps people, particularly with mental health. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well done, mate.
Hi, Mark. Like I said, you are the light at the end of the dark tunnel for some people, so once again, thank you, mate.
And Paul Whitehouse, from one of Mark's favourite shows, Gone Fishing, sent this message.
I've heard about the tremendous work you've been doing, and you are one of the many people who deserves a one big thank you. I've fished all my life, and you're sharing your knowledge and your joy and helping other people. So hats off to you. And away.
That's good.
Yeah.
Love that, yeah.
That's what you deserve.
Thank you very much, yeah.
How great was that?
Well, that was a massive
It was absolutely huge. I'm not really much of a
He got
fisherman.
more than
but
they bargained for there, I think.
No, it was fantastic. Big thank you as well to Charlie, he's great.
Oh, he's
so
great,
good.
yeah.
He's actually going to be back on the sofa with us next Friday as well.
And if you know someone like Mark who deserves a one big thank you, then do tell us all about them. One big thank you at bbc.co.uk.